Hello, everyone. Today we're diving into the distributive property. I'm going to show you a simple way to solve problems like this. Let's get started and make algebra less confusing. Take a look at our first problem here. We are going to start with an easier problem and get more complex as we go. This first problem, we have 2 times the quantity of 3 plus 1. Let's identify the outside number. That would be our 2. We will multiply the 2 by everything inside the parentheses. So let's look inside the parentheses. We have 3 and 1 as our terms. So we're going to multiply 2 times 3, which equals 6. Now we're going to multiply the 2 times the 1. 2 times 1 equals 2. Now we'll bring our plus sign down and let's add our results. 6 plus 2 equals 8. What that means is 2 times the quantity of 3 plus 1 equals 8. We can write it out like this. Great job. So let's try this another way. We can also do this by adding the numbers inside of the parentheses first. So what we would do is 3 plus 1 is 4, and we'll put our 2 right back here. So we can also do it this way. 2 times 4 also equals 8. Sometimes when you see something like this, some common mistakes are that students will only multiply the first number inside of the parentheses. You need to remember that you're going to multiply the outside number by every term inside the parentheses. On your paper at home, I want you to try one yourself. Try 3 times 2 plus 2. Pause the video right here and give this one a solve. Okay, welcome back. Let's go through our steps. Remember, the number on the outside, we have to make sure to multiply by everything in the parentheses. So let's first go 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 2 is also 6. We'll bring our plus sign down. And we know that 6 plus 6 equals 12. Great job. Let's try it our other way just to double check that the answer will still be 12. So let's add the numbers inside of the parentheses, which is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. Bring our 3 down. 3 times 4, would you look at that? It's also 12. Fantastic job. Let's do another one together. We have 3 times the quantity of 4 plus 5. Let's go through our steps. Remember, our number here on the outside needs to multiply by both of these. So first we'll do 3 times 4, which is 12. Now we'll do 3 times 5, which gives us 15. We'll bring our addition sign down here and add 12 plus 15, and that gives us 27. Nice job, I think you're getting it. Let's try one with subtraction now. Our next problem will be 6 times the quantity of 8 minus 5. Let's identify our outside number. We have a 6. Our inside terms are 8 and 5 with a subtraction sign between them. So let's distribute. We're going to do 6 times 8 first. So 6 times 8 minus 6 times 5. This is another way, if this helps to visualize it by writing it down this way. We'll still do the same steps, We'll do 6 times 8. So 6 groups of 8 would be 48. Now we'll do 6 times 5. 6 groups of 5 give us 30. And we'll bring our subtraction sign down. 48 minus 30 equals 18. Great job. Let's double check and make sure we got this correct by trying the problem in another way. So we're going to see if this way also gives us 18. So let's do the inside of the parentheses first. 8 minus 5 is 3. Bring our 6 here. 6 times 3 also equals 18. Let's try one with a negative. Our next problem will be negative 4 times the quantity of 2 minus 6. Our outside multiplier is negative 4. Our inside is 2 minus 6. We're going to view this minus as adding a negative. 2 minus 6 equals 2 plus negative 6. So let's distribute. A way we can write this is negative 4 times 2 plus negative 4 times negative 6. Negative 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. Our product is negative, so we'll do negative 8. Negative 4 times negative 6. 4 times 6 is 24, and a negative times a negative is a positive. So we'll do positive 24. We'll bring our addition sign down and add these two results. Negative 8 plus 24 equals 16. Our final answer is 16. Let's do a check by doing it the other way we've learned. So this time we'll start by doing the inside first. 2 minus 6 would give us negative 4. So then we'd have negative 4 times negative 4. 2 negatives equal a positive. That also will give us 16. I want to show you something fun that helps me remember when something should be a negative or a positive. So let's do 2 negatives and 2 positives. So a negative times a negative we know is a positive, so we'll do a smiley face. A positive and a positive is also a positive. So imagine these as smiley faces to help you remember. So they have both their eyes and they're smiley. But let's say we have a negative and a positive. Those end up being a negative. So we're thinking of negative and positive like the personality traits. So these are our positive faces, and they're positive because they have both of their eyes. And our negative faces are sad faces because they don't have both of their eyes. I don't know if this is helpful for anyone else, but thinking of it as these faces is a nice way to know when something should be negative or positive. Okay, we're going to take it up a notch with some decimals. So we have 0.5 times the quantity of 8 plus 2. Our outside multiplier is 0.5, which is also the same as 1/2. So let's distribute. We'll do 0.5 times 8 plus 0.5 times 2. 0.5 times 8, half of 8 is 4. Now 0.5 times 2, half of 2 is 1. Let's add the results. 4 plus 1 is 5. Great job. Let's do a quick check and make sure we get 5 when we try it the other way. 8 plus 2 is 10. 0.5 times 10. Also, what is half of 10? Hooray! That also gives us 5. Now let's see how we do this if we have a fraction in the number. So our next problem here is 1/2 times the quantity of 6 plus 8. So let's distribute 1/2 times 6 plus 1/2 times 8. So 1/2 times 6, what's half of 6? That would be 3. 1/2 times 8, what's half of 8? That would be 4. Let's bring our plus sign down. 3 plus 4 equals 7. Let's double check and make sure we got this right by doing it the other way with the numbers inside the parentheses first. 6 plus 8 is 14. Ooh, and we know we already have our half right here. Half of 14 equals 7. Great job. Let's see how we do this if we have a variable inside of the parentheses. So for this one, we will have 2 times the quantity of x plus 5. Our outside multiplier is 2. Inside we have x plus 5. Let's distribute 2 times x plus 2 times 5. I switched to using the dot for our multiplication sign just so we don't get it confused with the x. So let's solve it. 2 times x. When a number multiplies a variable, we would just write 2x. 2 times 5 gives us 10. So our result, after we bring our plus sign down, is 2x plus 10. So there's not anything else we can do here. We're now going to try one where we have a variable with a coefficient inside. So let's see what that looks like. Our next problem, we have 3 times the quantity 2x plus 4. Let's distribute 3 times 2x plus 3 times 4. I'm going to pause for a second here because we write our multiplication problems in quite a few different ways. So for here, this means 3 times 4. Let's see all the other ways we could also write 3 times 4. 3 times 4 can look like this. It can look like this when we use our dot, or it can look like this. Sometimes as we get into algebra, it's easier to write it like this because when we start getting x's in our problems, we do not want to confuse an x with a multiplication sign. So that is why sometimes they look a little different. Okay, back to our problem. Let's compute 3 times 2x. 3 times 2 equals 6. We're going to keep our x, so we will have 6x. Now we'll do 3 times 4, which equals 12. We now have 6x plus 12. There is nothing else we can do here, so this is our answer. Okay, for our last problem here, we are going to combine everything we just learned. So we're going to expand and then combine our like terms. So our problem here is 2 times the quantity 3x plus 4 minus x. Quite a mouthful. Let's distribute. Distribute to every term. So we have 2 times 3x and 2 times 4 and 2 times x, but we have a subtraction sign here. Because there's a subtraction sign there, that will give us negative 2x. Now we have 3 new problems to solve here. So let's start with 2 times 3x. 2 times 3 is 6, and we keep the x, so we get 6x. 2 times 4 is 8. And we'll just bring our negative 2x down. Our plus sign needs to go somewhere. After we distributed this first round, our new problem we have is 6x plus 8 minus 2x. In our other videos, we learned how to combine like terms, so this is where we can use those skills. We have a 6x and a negative 2x. 6x minus 2x equals 4x, and we'll bring down our plus 8. And would you look at that? Our answer is 4x plus 8. We just worked through 9 examples together. We started with easier problems and then moved to these problems with variables, negatives, combining like terms. You used all of your skills. I am very proud of you. Keep practicing some examples on your own. I'll put one in the description as well. If you have any questions or problems that you would like me to solve, just leave a comment. I love doing your requests, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.